There you go, Michael. Links in the chat.
Is this that the
Blank
book?
for keeps. Yeah.
Okay.
Split up over 15 episodes, but it's a full book.
Okay.
But yeah, she wrote the whole thing and put it out for free. Patio Books has the whole thing all. They apparently changed their name somewhere along the line to Scribble, but they have the whole thing neatly organized. So you can download it. There's tons of good stuff on there too. Scott Sigler, I believe, has some of his up there, which are really good. The Infected series was excellent, and J.C. Hutchins' Seventh Son books are really good too.
I'm actually trying to force myself to check out the Witcher audiobooks.
Yeah.
I really like the show. I haven't played the game, but I really like the show way more than I thought I would. And so I'm very curious as to how the audiobooks pan out.
So, as somebody who has read the books, I couldn't watch the show.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the show was... I watched the first episode, and yeah, and I played the games, so it's like, I think that's part of the problem, is because I have my own preconceived... Again, it's like this is why I always sometimes I don't like to read the book before I watch the movie, because I have my preconceived notion of how things should be if I've read the book, and that's my problem. So, the show is done well. Show is done well, I just can't watch it.
I really liked Superman in that role. Henry, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, Henry Cavill?
Yeah, he's really good in the role. Like, I actually like him better in this role than as Superman.
I do like him as... I think they made it... I am not upset with their casting choices at all. And it's just, again, for me, the books are better, but the books are different, especially the first few. But, yeah, it's just, again, and then having played the games, especially The Witcher 3, it's just... But again, these are meant to be when he was younger, so that's the other thing. The games are when he was older. The book series starts off when he was younger, and then when he gets older. So it's just different.
Is the book like? I mean, I'm sorry. Is the game like just an adaptation of one of the books, or is it like a second story all of its own?
It's taking the characters from the books, and they made their own story. Now, the three games all kind of tie into each other a little bit, and there's references, but not like where you have to play the other games to get, like... So if you want to start with The Witcher 3, you don't have to have played The Witcher and The Witcher 2 to get to that point.
Okay.
There are some references to it, but not like... They're subtle enough that... you kind of... You're not missing anything if you don't know them. And they're basically just... It's their own standalone stories that have nothing... That kind of take what was the book series and kind of like make their own stories from it. So it's got that very similar vibe from the books, just told differently.
Okay.
So. But The Witcher 3, that is an awesome game.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
That is a great open world game.
Really?
I like it better than Skyrim.
I didn't realize it was open world. As I know practically nothing about it.
Well, it's open world to a point. So like there are different areas that you can fast travel to. So there are some divisions, but for the most part, once you get past the tutorial campaigns and you go to the bigger world, it's very open and there's so much exploring. I mean, the map is huge and the areas are just huge once you start exploring. And there's just so many side quests, so many stories, so much detail. And the world is very active. So whereas like Skyrim, if you played Skyrim, there doesn't seem to be a lot of activity and everything seems very sparsely populated. That's not the case here. You are constantly running into... It has the openness of it, but you are also still finding people. You are finding patrols. There's constant running into people. You go into the cities and towns, and they are populated. And depending on what time of day, there's either a lot of people out or not as many people out. So it's really immersive.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out eventually. It's one I've been meaning to check out anyway. It's just, I haven't had time.
It's definitely one you have to learn the mechanics, but the books are really good too, and I enjoy the books. I have the books, but and the show, like I said, I like the show, but they're all stories I've already read, so that's the thing I think too. It's like I'm re-seeing word for word. I mean, I liked Yennefer's backstory. That is not in any of the books. I liked how they did that.
I really enjoyed that whole concept.
I don't like that they changed Dandelion. The bard. I know he's got a different name. I wish they had stuck with his name.
Yeah.
I wish they hadn't changed that character as much as they did. But no, I think they casted it very well. And I'm sorry, we're getting off topic. We need to keep going. Sorry.
That's all right.
I just like the game.
There's content in there that I can cut out and cut into a DLC pack. So, but because I was literally just going to let you guys go for a little bit, and I can cut this into a DLC pack. So.
Well, I don't know how long everybody has tonight. I tend to get off topic very easily, Michael.
Me too.
So.
Have you ever read the Dresden Files?
No.
Ugh, highly recommended. Literally my favorite book series.
Well, send me the title in the group chat because I'm always looking for new book series. I love to read. Reading is one of my big things.
I can do that. I will do that now. My phone's in front of me.
Thank you. I need new books to read, so.
See, there you go. That's a win.
I love books.
All right. Let's stop that. I'm ready whenever you are.
Do it, Doug.
All right.
Figgy fish.
Throw me a count.
3, 2, 1.